I'm away from that stupid dragon. Fine. Oh, come on, wait! Serious? Man, I need a break.
There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. We better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
I don't think so. I'm gonna stick with you. We have a better chance of staying together. You know what this place is like.
You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric.
I'm sorry, buddy, but I don't think that Ulfric bloke is gonna know anything more than us. I mean, why would he? How would he? There's just no way. I mean, he looked pretty confused too.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. I never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place. I guess you get used to it.
Oh, come on, it doesn't look that bad. You big baby. Anyways. Can't wait to get somewhere nice. I'm sick of walking. I'm sick of nearly dying. Well, I'm sick of pretty much everything.
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead. See for yourself.
So we got Thief. We got Mage. And the Warrior Stone. What do you think? What should I go for? Okay, never mind. I'll just pick.
Warrior. Good. Those stars will guide you to honor and glory.
If only this guy truly knew who I was. Oh man. Yeah, he probably wouldn't like me. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna tell him who I was before this.
Remember, this isn't Stormcloak territory. If we're ahead of the news from Helgen, we should be fine. As long as we don't do anything stupid. If we run into any Imperials, just let me do the talking, alright?
To be honest, man, I don't think talking would do anything. I mean, you're wearing a Stormcloak outfit. How are you gonna talk your way out of that? Seriously. Oh, come on. God, stupid wolves. Yeah, you take that. Now I'm gonna take your pelts. Yeah. How do you like that, huh? Huh? Yeah. And then I'm gonna sell it. Yeah, just like earning a little bit of gold by selling your own skin.
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
Well, it's about time. Feels like we've been walking for days and... Oh, where's an elk? Huh, I was expecting that. I suppose Skyrim is nice in some sense. But for the most of it, I still hate this place. For starters, you have dragons. And for seconds, you have Imperials trying to chop my head off. I mean, that's really annoying.
A dragon!
Looks like nobody here knows what happened
What?
yet.
What is it now, Mother?
Gerda's probably
It was
working
as
at
big
her
as the
lumber
mountain
mill.
and black as night. It flew right over the barrow.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother.
I
If you
suppose
keep
this
on
village
like
is
this,
kind of
everyone in
nice.
town will think you're crazy.
Hey, where's... Hey!
And I've got better things
Hey,
to do
wait
than
up.
listen to more.
Wait up, man. Where you going? Don't go somewhere without me. That's rude.
Did I see you talking to Sven?
What?
Maybe
No.
not. Maybe.
Who's that?
Never mind.
But I would still... Gerda!
Brother, Mara's mercy, it's good to see you. But is it safe for you to be here? We
Gerder.
heard that Ulfric had been captured.
Gerder, I'm fine. At least now I am.
Are you hurt? What's happened? And who's this? One of your comrades?
Not a comrade yet, but a friend. I owe him my life, in fact. Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling when the news from Helgen will reach the Imperials.
Helgen? Has something happened? You're right. Follow me. Pod, come here a minute. I need your help with something.
What is it, woman? Sven drunk on the job again?
Pod, just come here.
Rayloff, what are you doing here? Ha! I'll be right down.
Man, if a dragon was to attack here, they'd all be dead in minutes. If that. This place is weak.
Uncle Rayleigh, can I see your axe? How many Imperials have you killed? Do you really know Ulfric Stormcloak?
Hush, Frodnar. This is no time for your games. Go and watch the South Road. Come find us if you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Rayleigh.
Kids.
Look at you. Almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Rayleigh. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
Now, Rayloff, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards!
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Rayloff's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll be needing this. Oh, and that. Definitely that. What else? What? No, why would I want bread? That's stupid. Oh, yes, I'll take that as well. Oh, yes, please. And, oh, yes. Yeah, I'll take everything that's valuable, and the rest...
There is something you could do for me. For all of us here.
You can
The
keep.
Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Thanks, sister. I knew we
I'm
could
glad
count
to
on
help
you.
any way I can.
Yeah, I'd like to ask a couple questions before I get going. What can you tell me about the Jarl?
Jarl Balgruuf? I don't mean to be disrespectful as he's ruled Whiterun Hold well for years, but he seems in over his head now. He's been trying to stay out of the war, but it can't last. He's going to have to pick a side. I'm afraid he's going to make the wrong choice.
What makes you think that? Does he have something against Ulfric, or is he just loyal to the Empire in some sort of way?
I wouldn't say that. But he and Ulfric have been at odds for years, and I'm afraid Balgruuf will end up siding with the Empire because of it. But it's hard to believe that even Balgruuf would choose Elisif over Ulfric.
Why is that? Who is this Elisif?
I suppose she's Jarl Elisif now. She married High King Turig just before Ulfric killed him. The Empire supports her claim to be High Queen. I don't really have anything against her. Not her fault that her husband Turig was bought and paid for by the Empire. But she's nothing but a puppet for the Empire now, with her husband Turig dead. Ulfric will make sure she never takes the throne as High Queen.
Did you say murdered the High King? Did Ulfric really do that? What happened?
Some say murdered, but it was a lawful challenge in the old way. Ulfric called him out as a traitor to Skyrim and killed him in single combat. If Turig couldn't defend his throne, he had no business being High King.
So, if Turig is dead, that means there's no High King, right?
No, not until the moot meets to choose another, and it won't meet until one side or the other wins the war. Don't worry though. Ulfric is our rightful High King. He'll drive out the Empire, and Skyrim will have peace at last.
Interesting. What are your thoughts on this war? What do you think of the Imperials?
The Empire may have been good for Skyrim once upon a time, but those days are long past. Banning the worship of Palos was the last straw. Thalmor everywhere, dragging people off for honoring our own gods. I'm glad Ralof is helping drive them out of here. If I was a bit younger, I might have joined the fight myself.
It's a shame you couldn't. I suppose the Stormcloaks could use every extra pair of hands they could get. I might consider joining myself one day. But anyways, I need to get to Whiterun. Can you point me in the right direction?
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls.
Many thanks. I'll be on my way.
I ought to get back to work before I missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric's Stormcloak. I'll let them into the house and, you know, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean? Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't worry about me. I know how to lay low.
I need to remember that on my way out of Whiterun, I should sell some things. Get my gold up. What is that? Is that a giant? Oh, time for some practice.
Must have scared him off.
Oh, that was quick.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother.
Excuse me. You said shield, brother.
Come to your Vasker.
What is that exactly?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions?
Forgive me. I can't say I have. Who are you exactly?
An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
If I were to ever consider it, would I be able to join? Would I be able to become a shield brother?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane.
Codlac. What is his whereabouts? Where is he at? If I were to be able to talk to him, to join the Companions one day.
Up in your Vaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him,
City's
good luck.
closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I'm here because Gerdur sent me. Riverwood calls for the Jarl's help.
Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
Did that guard seriously think Whiterun was the only place in danger from the dragons? Stupid.
They say Helgen got hit by a
We'll
dragon.
pay whatever it takes,
those
but we
horrors
must
comes
have more
here.
swords
We'll
for
be
the
ready.
Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
Oh boy. I'm glad I am not mixed up in all that mess. Creating those weapons for my clan was Well, that was enough. If you can call it a clan.
They say
It was more of a group, really. Band group. Oh, I miss those guys. I just wish what happened, well,
I
didn't
used to be an
happen.
adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
Cool. I don't really care, to be honest.
That Stormcloak's armor's getting on my nerves.
What would you have me do then?
Oh man, somebody's already noticed.
My lord, please. This is no time for
What's
rash
the meaning
action.
of this
I just
interruption?
think we need more
Jarl
information
Balgrup is
before
not
we
receiving visitors.
I just...
Riverwood calls for
Who's
the Jarl's
this
aid.
then?
But if that answer doesn't satisfy you, I also have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Wait, is this guy sit on his throne all day? Oh man, that's gotta be boring.
Ain't nobody high and mighty in these halls, except in the Jarl. And don't you forget.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yeah, and a great view while the Imperials were, you know, trying to behead me for absolutely no reason. Whatever. That's not important right now.
Really? But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
The Imperials managed to capture Ulfric's Stormcloak. They were about to execute him. Right before the dragon attacked.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
Do that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while a dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
I really hope this guy's not gonna ask me to go and fetch something. That would be really, really annoying. That's something that always happens to me. I always have to go and fetch stuff. Man, I'm sick of it.
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well,
Are you
when I
kidding me
say
right
fetch,
now?
I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Alright, fine, but if I'm gonna go fetch this stone tablet, I wanna know, what does this have to do with the dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So then, what do you need me to do?
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
I recognize the name, Bleak Falls Barrow. What can you tell me about this place?
An old tomb built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
Okay, but how did you discover this stone tablet? How did you find out where it was?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Okay. Well, just in curiosity, are you the only wizard in Whiterun? I haven't seen anybody else wearing robes like yours.
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Might as well. I don't see why not.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
So, what does a court wizard like you do in the Jarl's service?
I'll put it simply so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Yeah, one last thing before I go. Do you sell anything? I could use some equipment on my way out to find this tablet.
Take a look.
Well, hopefully this goes in my favor and I don't run into any more trouble on the way there, because I really don't want to fight any more people or wolves. I mean, a couple was enough.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
I can't believe this is happening. You better walk away right now.
Nice try, but you don't scare me. I'm not going to ask again.
I don't have time for this right now.
Don't you walk away from me.
Hey, stop. Hey, you guys gonna just stand there? What are you doing? Thief trying to kill me. Come on, guys, what are you doing? Don't tell me I have to do this by myself. I can't believe you guys just ignored that. I mean, you just watched it like it was some sort of show. I'm just gonna take all this. Man, you are the worst guards I have ever seen. And that's saying a lot, because I have seen some very, very bad guards before. Like the one guarding Whiterun's gates. Man, that guy is so stupid. I just don't understand how somebody can be so dumb. But come on, of course Riverwood's gonna be in danger too. Isn't like that's an invincible village or anything. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, that's the bridge again. Man, I cannot wait to get some rest. I'm gonna ask some locals where Bleak Falls Barrow is before I head up there. I mean, I don't know where I'm going. Maybe I ask some kind of shopkeeper or something. I don't know. Okay. Here we are. Time to go questioning some shopkeepers.
Everything all right?